Vetliva is a multifunctional online booking and payment travel service. Your holiday starts with vetliva.by. Famed by legends, Belovezhskaya pusha on the border of Belarus and Poland is the last ancient forest in Europe. The largest massif of vegetation is the remnant of relict forests that have once covered the entire European continent. An amazing forest, the history of which begins more than 1,000 years ago, is located in the southwest of Belarus, 340 kilometers from the capital of the Republic of Belarus, the city of Minsk. National Park Belovezhskaya pusha covers an area of 150.1 thousand hectares. The state border between Poland and the Republic of Belarus passes through it. Belovezhskaya pusha is one of the most titled national parks in the world. By the decision of UNESCO, Belovezhskaya pusha has been included in the list of World Cultural and Natural Heritage. It has been awarded the status of a biosphere reserve. It has been awarded with the diploma of the Council of Europe for successful nature conservation. The ancient nature reserve of Europe stretches for dozens of kilometers. It was first mentioned in an ancient chronicle dated 983. Then the forest grew from the shores of the Baltic Sea and reached the Polessia box. One could find taurs, tarpons, bison, moose, wild bears, bears, and many other animals in the pusha. The current Belovezhskaya pusha is a small part of that huge forest area. At present, its area is over 150,000 hectares. The territory of the national park is dominated by high-aged, coniferous, deciduous forests, which have largely retained their original appearance. The richest relict thickets occupy over 85% of the territory of the national park. The average age of the forest stands in pusha has already reached 100 years, but there are trees among the majestic centenarians which have celebrated their 300th birthday. There are remarkable 400-year-old multi-royal oaks, but there are also giant trees which have survived for 600 years. About a third of the park's territory is swamps. In the southeastern part of the national park there is the Dikoye bog, one of the largest lowland bogs in Europe. The fauna of Belovezhskaya pusha is also unique for its species diversity. This is the last area in lowland Europe where until the beginning of the 20th century the largest land mammal of the continent lived in the wild, the bison, currently listed in the International Red Book. At the beginning of the 20th century, almost the entire population of bison was exterminated. Only 52 bison remained in zoos in Europe. Today, this species has been revived, and the largest free-living population of these majestic animals, 675 individuals, inhabit the territory of the national park. Among hoofed mammals, there are also red deer, roe deer, elk, and wild boar, as well as such predators as wolf, lynx, fox, raken dog, badger, and other animals. The last ancient forest in Europe is a model nature conservation area of world importance, which has become a kind of laboratory for studying processes going on in nature. The relict forest of the reserve can rightfully be considered an ideal place for ecotourism. More than 500,000 tourists from all over the world visit the national park Belovezhskaya pusha annually. Cycling and hiking trails follow paved roads and dirt forest roads. Bird-watching tourism is also being actively developed in pusha. You can also enjoy views of the national park through the window of a tourist bus, with stops along the route. Belovezhskaya pusha is famous not only for its natural sites. Traces of ancient culture have been preserved here: Stone Age sites, burial mounds of the Middle Ages, trace stones and sacred trees, a unique historical and cultural object of the Republic of Belarus. An open-air archaeological museum informs tourists about the most ancient period of Belovezhskaya pusha. In addition, the reserve is home to the most fabulous tourist site in Belarus, the Santa Claus Estate, which occupies almost 15 hectares. The Museum of Nature, located on the territory of the national park, tells about the flora and fauna of Belovezhskaya pusha. Bison, bears, deer and other inhabitants of the forest can be seen in a small zoo. For those who can plan to stay in the national park for a few days, there are Kamenyuki Hotel Complex, Hotel Number 2, Jakovshchina Hotel Complex, and other accommodation facilities of the national park, which offer relaxation in comfortable rooms of various categories. Accommodation includes a hearty continental breakfast, access to the pool, gym, demonstration enclosures. All hotels of Belovezhskaya Pusha can accommodate more than 250 people at the same time. For business meetings, seminars, workshops, the national park provides 5 comfortable conference rooms, from 15 to 146 seats. The doors of the restaurant, 250 seats, and 6 cozy cafes, 315 seats, are always open to visitors of Belovezhskaya Pusha, where you can always taste not only national Belarusian dishes, but also dishes made from the gifts of the pusha. Vetliva is a multifunctional online booking and payment travel service. Your holiday starts with vetliva.by.